I ask myself this question multiple times a day. And I think that human beings themselves are hardwired to ask the question, who are we and how do we fit into the grander whole, to the universe? As an individual, I might describe myself through certain political ideologies that I agree with, through certain artistic styles that I like to enjoy, through musicians I listen to because I am attracted to that for one or more reasons, whether it's because of how I was brought up, which is a factor, or what I've experienced, which is another factor, or who I'm trying to be, which is another factor. And how we entertain ourselves really plays into who we truly are, but it's only to satisfy a piece of ourselves. But who are we really? Who are we deep down? And this is something that we have to ask ourselves. It's not something that's been told to us. I ask myself multiple times a day this question because I feel disenchanted with, identifying with how I look, my body, what I wear, what music I like, what politics I follow, what art I like to create, and what interests me. I feel disenchanted when it comes to my likes and dislikes, cravings and aversions, which might be said in Buddhism. These cravings and aversions that seem very particular to our personality to seemingly shape our very identity are just a shadow of who we are beneath. Finding that pearl that is rolled around in all this muck that we call identity, in this clamshell of a universe, created through the rolling itself, because it is at the center everywhere, circumference nowhere. There is an identity that is deeper beyond social identity. It is the identity of the self, the soul, that which is slightly different in all of us, but is still connected, still a part of everyone else's. There is no part of the material world and material energy itself that is not pervaded by soul. Deep down, that same pearl exists everywhere. You could say there is a sheen of this pearl everywhere, and it makes up this grander, infinite treasure that is wholeness, that is oneness, that is truth, that is purpose. And we're always trying to go back to the purpose. No matter what we do, we're trying to act out what we view as the purpose of life. Some people think that it's just to treat your family right, to go to work, come home, be a good person based on their moral standards, and then die, and then go to heaven or hell forever. Very basic mindset. I mean, the compassion part, which I believe exists in most people, is of course taking care of your family. And people who are more compassionate draw that circle bigger and bigger. It goes beyond all the way up to caring for all of humanity and the world itself and the universe, and trying to have everything become more harmonious, be a part of that harmony that you want to see in the universe. Now, there are other people who are frustrated with finding that pearl within themselves, although they don't think it, but they're frustrated. They think that their identity is more their wants and desires, and that is what their personality is. That is who they are, their desires, because of the wants that they pursue and the things that they consider as needs. But I assure you that any material possession or even any personal relationship, ultimately, is not the aim of seeking the self, seeking the soul. Ultimately, everything is related. It's not about relating to one person or even a few people or your family or even hundreds of people. It's about relating to everybody, relating to the universe. And when you focus on desires and focus on what you as a person want to feel and want to experience, and completely throw the universe, first of all of humanity, and of course, therefore, all of the universe to the side as far as your concerns about what you want to be better, and it's just about you being more satisfied. That's when you go away into the shell and love the shell and not what is at the very center, the soul, that pearl of truth, of infinity, in all of us. You're working to glorify the shell, our outer body, our outer identity, and think that it's the gold of truth, when it is in fact the mud that keeps the shine from meeting the light of day. We should allow ourselves to be brought forth by truly seeking what our soul's mission is, how we are particular deep down, not just our cravings and aversions, but how we are significant deep down, and try and expose that to the world. Try and bring your soul forth and allow it to shine on everyone else so that they can be encouraged to allow their own true identities to shine forth. And then together we can create this grander light source that is Earth, that is humanity, that is the human being that ultimately we're all a part of. We're all a part of the same human, and cravings and aversions and different characteristics, different preferences of religion and spirituality or politics, they become people sometimes, and people embrace them and think that that is their soul. But in truth, the soul is past all of these differences, past all these distinctions that are needless. All of these distinctions are just to lead us back to what we've always been searching for, ourself, that pearl of truth in every single person. That is our heart. That will always be at our heart, waiting for us to discover it. Now, I encourage you to ask who you are every day. Just tell yourself, maybe create a reminder in your smartphone, and let it remind you maybe once a day, maybe 3 times a day. Who am I? Who am I truly? Are these personality qualities, are these likes and dislikes, are the particulars of politics or religion, who I truly am? Does it really touch upon my soul? Or are these just things that have been influenced based on my community, my family, my friends, my fears and cravings and aversions, or my what I am drawn to? And what is the soul really? What is that nature that we're trying to reach? How does it feel? What is it beyond these outside exterior experiences of identity? What is it? Who am I? Ask this. I highly encourage you. But thank you very much for watching. I hope that this has been enjoyable. I hope that it's been inspiring at least a little. If it has, feel free to shoot that thumbs up down there. If you want to make a comment, you want to agree, disagree, or add on to this, and I'm completely open to that, feel free to shoot it down in the comment section below. And hey, stay beautiful. Try and find yourself, and be the best version that you can be. Thank you very much.